Hey guys, I'm doing this video with a huge ass smile on my face. This finally came in the mail. It is my Barbieri Zodiac Oracle. I use astrology a lot in my tarot readings, and I wanted to find out if there was a deck specifically for the Zodiac and astrology signs, and sure as hell there was. It's a book and 26 cards from Lo Scarabeo. I love this deck. I got it from Amazon for $17.95. Make sure that if you get a deck on Amazon or anywhere, actually, it has an ISBN number so that the artists, the companies, and everyone involved will get their proper credit. It really hurts the artists if you buy knockoff decks from Temu and things like that. I didn't know that when I made my first Temu order, and it was an artist friend of mine who pointed out that Temu has decimated a lot of tarot deck artists because their copyright laws in other countries aren't as stringent and pretty much don't give a shit about American artists. You can get this deck from the Lo Scarabeo website or from Amazon. I will put a link in the website. Let's open it up. Oh, my knife. It is in a hard box for storage. But if you're a subscriber to my channel and have seen my videos before, you know that I never keep the boxes because I just don't have the storage room for them. What I do is I put them in the little flannel bags or material bags with the drawstrings, little decorative ones, and I hang them on the wall so my room has a beautiful display of tarot card bags with little tags on them that says what they are. And I've got a lot of decks, like most of us collectors. All right, let's tear into this, shall we? I am stoked. There's only 26 cards, as I said. Ah, another plastic. Okay. Now, before we look at the cards, let's see what the book says. Barbieri Oracle. Artwork by Paulo Barbieri. Texts by Barbara Moore. Oh, they were texting together. Okay. Gives the in-depth study and practice of astrology is complex and in the hands of an experienced astrologer can be very precise. This booklet is a brief introduction to a few of the different components of a complete astrological study. It can serve as an initial foray into astrology or can be used on its own as a tool for insight and guidance. Okay, and it says in this book they'll explore the signs, the planets, and the elements, which is exactly what I use in my readings. I'm sure a lot of you guys too. The cards are numbered to facilitate easy referencing while doing a reading. The numbering is arbitrary and not part of the card's meanings. Well, yeah, but still, you can assign it if you work with numerology, right? I plan to. And one of the things that gets me, don't tell somebody what they can and can't do with a tool. All right, you're limiting yourself and you're limiting them. The signs. Each sign has its own meaning, including some shared attributes, namely an element and a quality. Okay, so the fire signs, standard. And the qualities are cardinal, fixed, immutable. Okay. These are going to be a great teaching tool. Oh, yeah, I'm in. Okay, let's look at the Aries card. It says Aries is fire and cardinal. The key phrase is I am. The dynamic energy of fire blends with the cardinal can-do quality and advocates taking action, take charge, take risks, take control. The key phrase I am means that the motivation is centered on the self. In this situation, ask, how does this benefit or affect me? Whatever you do, do it with as much energy as you can muster. The energy of Aries can be really self-involved. While paying attention to your own best interest can be a good thing, it's easy to get caught up in that track and lose sight of the larger situation. Avoid selfishness. Okay, I like this. This is going to be a phenomenal tool that I'm going to use in my tarot course. And then we get into the planets. Mercury is associated with Hermes, so we'll read that. Mercury is associated with the Roman god Mercury. Well, Hermes and Mercury are the same one. The messenger of the gods and the intermediary between humans and the gods. Mercury is all about the mind, specifically intelligence and communication, the desire to share your ideas and be heard, as well as the yearning for further education, formal or informal, is under Mercury's governance. So learning. True. And then the elements. And then techniques for spreads. I always usually give the same 3-card spread. Yeah, here we go. This is actually a spread I love to use. It's a Zodiac spread, except I start down here with Aries and work around. Each space symbolizes a house. The first house is Aries, your personality, ambition, and drives the body. So, yeah. And then it goes into another language. Let's look at the cards. Now, I'm going to angle these up and hold them in my hand because of the way I have my light. I don't want a reflection, okay? So, we've got Aries. Oh. Aries is a cardinal sign that begins the year. It rushes in, starting everything. Taurus. Okay, so we've got the sign and the card number, which would signify their house. I guess. Look at that Gemini. Ugh. I think I'm going to squee. My friend Krista and Nick Nack used to say that all the time. Squee! Cancer. Huh. This is a lovely deck. Oh my gosh, I'm a Leo. Beth is, oh look, I've got the window open and I keep getting these little bugs flying in. Okay. Beth, if you're watching, you're a Leo. What do you think? Look at, because the lion has a human arm, human hand holding, or is that her hand? I don't know. Virgo. The Virgin. Do you know how I learned this sign for Virgo? I pictured those as the crossed legs. Virgin. That's how I remembered it. Libra. Do you guys know who, gosh, it's going to take me a minute to think of his name. is a famous fantasy artist. Julie Bell and Boris Vallejo. They're a married couple. Oh, if you haven't seen their art, look them up. You'll recognize it once you see it. I grew up with their art. Sagittarius. That's awesome. Angel, if you're watching, Mark, this is your card. Capricorn. It's my husband's card. Yeah. I can see that. It's got the sea goat and butterfly wings. Aquarius. Oh, I know I should. Oh, they're cups spilling out. Oh, I'm going to dissect these. They also look, I don't know, like close in the same family as the Thoth deck by Lady Frida Harris. And I know a lot of you are going to say sacrilege. It does not, but when you compare it to like decks like this, which is the Heaven and Earth deck, this has a totally different vibe than this does. See? Okay. The sun, the center of self. Get that. Who does this remind me of? I don't know. You know, it reminds me of is Star Trek Voyager. What was that girl's name? Kess? That's what that reminds me of. Mercury. Okay, I'm a little confused. Is that supposed to be seaweed or part of his tails or what? Because these look like feathers. Or are these turning into feathers? Venus. That is gorgeous. Mars. Gubba. I always wanted one of these tattoos. Going across my shoulder onto my chest. Jupiter. Oh, expansion. Saturn. Friction and restriction. Uranus. Bet you thought I was going to say Uranus, huh? Uranus. Uh, Neptune. That is Pluto. I don't know why I'm saying it like it's a surprise he's in here. Pluto. I'm so excited to have this deck, you guys. Not only because it's going to be a great teaching aid, but it's going to be a great working deck. I just wish it was a little fuller. There's only 26, 28 cards. What was it? 26. It looks like a swan mane, actually. Oh, they do have element cards. That's good. Fire. Butterflies, one of my totem animals. Water. My cousin Michael has the coolest octopus tattoo on his arm. I pretty much have only seen pictures of it, but I hold everybody else's octopus tattoos to that standard. It's funny. Air. Okay, now here's something interesting. I'll show you right now. and Earth. Okay, so I would expect them, oh, that's gorgeous. I would expect them to lean into the masculine and feminine aspects of the elements, where air and fire would be masculine and water and earth are feminine. But these all seem to have feminine figures on them. I can't make a judgment on that yet because I haven't used the deck. I want to go back to this card for a second. Joey is going to love this. She's an earth witch, an herbalist. I like these. Okay, you guys, I'm going to stop staring at these freaking cards. I'm going to go learn on them now, and we will see you on our next video. Please visit my website to schedule your tarot reading appointment. I have a button on there to go ahead and pay for your services, or I could invoice you. I know. Turn the damn camera off. Leave me alone. I'm enjoying these. I really am. Two decks came in the mail today. There it is. That's what I was looking for. 2 decks came in the mail today. This, and then the Notaria in Light deck, which I have no knowledge of. So I'm kind of excited to see what it is. Somebody told me don't compare it to a regular deck, especially if you do use astrology. So I'm nervous about it, but we'll see. I wanted to end on the Aries picture because I think it's one of the sexiest, coolest pictures in the deck. You guys let me know which one you like best. I'll talk to you later and see you in our next video. Okay? Bye.